It's actually gone better than planned. That pulled through all right. Makes everyone's life a little bit easier.
It's too heavy.
That's a good little feature on it. It's starting to rain a little bit.
I don't know.
Morning guys, me and Reuben are down here in Sudbury. We've got a Hypervolt we're going to stick on the corner. So I'll probably get Reuben to do some nice clipping along this brick wall, low down. And then literally the meter box is just at the end. And I think we're going to be able to fish up the cavity and stick the board just on the other side of the wall. We'll break in, put a Henley block in the meter box, make that all nice, and then we can bring our CT down to clamp onto the meter tails as well. So yeah, it should be a good one. Let's see how it goes. Stick the ferret up there.
Right, so we've got the EV Ultra here, but we're not too sure on the length right now, so we're just going to roll it out to where the charger's going to be, over by that gate, and then we're going to run it to the board to see how much length we've got over, because we're actually running 2 cables today. Well, same cable, but we're going to run it twice, because they're going to fit another EV charger in the future, so we might as well run it now. So we're just going to see how much length we have.
Actually got this contactum board to use today. Not used one before, but seems really solid. So looking forward to seeing how we get on with it. I've seen a few people on Instagram use them. It looks quite good, so quite nice to try something different. I think we're gonna try sort of bite up here. Obviously make sure to don't conflict with the board that's already there. And then what we can actually do is knock out a nice sort of hole behind, and literally that cavity goes straight down and the meter cupboard's just on the other side. So I think if we're in with a bit of luck and don't hit anything, should all look quite neat by the end. So yeah, give it a go. So I'm just sticking the grommet strip on the back of the board here. I know a few people have asked about different types of grommet strip. I know Corey uses the thicker like metal stuff that's for like door frames and stuff. This stuff I actually got off my mate that works at Greenbrook Electrical. It's really good actually. It's like got quite a deep profile and it just seems to hold on. Just stick a bit of glue around, put it on. It's so much better than like the little thin bits that a lot of boards come with. I mean, they just go straight in the bin to be honest, but I really recommend that stuff. It's really good. It's actually gone better than planned. Managed to cut a nice sort of square hole behind the fuse board, and it literally just fishes straight down the cavity into the meter box. And I think the tool of the day has got to be these Armeg chisel bits. I picked them up the other day in the wholesalers, and I mean, that's just perfect for getting nice neat lines, and the angle on that is just great. Like, you don't have to be struggling with your SDS drill, you can just get it in and just makes life a lot easier. So yeah, I'll get Jordan to stick a link below and check them out if you want.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, right, I'm going to push that up.
I'm going to untape them so they're separate, and then I'll pull that one on its own in a minute.
Cool.
That pulled through all right. If you get that one on that line maybe.
Yeah.
Obviously just maybe get lever out and make sure it's nice. Might just stick a cleat or something to hold that, and then I'll have to bring the earth down. Might bring the earth down and round. Actually, that could go straight into there. And then these will have to get cut and I'll have to put a Henley block and join all them together. Yeah, if you want to get that one in and then we can work out where you want them to.
Okay.
So luckily everything pulled through all right. Got the tails and the earth ready. EV Ultra, we didn't have enough EV Ultra for the second charger that's going to be coming in the future. So what I've done is I've put a drawer wire in, I've tied it up in the meter cupboard, so at least it's a bit easier. Whoever comes back can literally just tie on, pull it straight through the void. Yeah, it just makes everyone's life a little bit easier.
It's not too bad.
That's nice. Nice easy one.
Oh, was it 80?
Yeah. I mean 140's there, but it's probably look better if it's on the line with the brick. So if we do the toppers there, I mean it's between 120 and 140 anyway. What's the distance on this? 12 and a half. And then how far down? So if we want the top there, 1, 2, so our line wants to be there. 12 and a half will be about, should be about that. Should be alright. And then that should sit with the top of it. Do you want to get it STS with?
Yeah.
Maybe bring a couple of screws and plugs as well.
Well, just like where
it crosses, yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to get the laser,
Yeah.
we'll put it on and I don't know, maybe one about there, maybe every third. Obviously we'll stick the laser and straighten them up. My tester and do the R1, R2. We'll have a quick tidy up, maybe go grab something to eat, and we'll come back. We'll do the stuff in the meter cupboard, turn the power off, and just, yeah, any little bits to tidy up.
Okay.
Sweet.
It's too heavy.
Okay, so we've come to a good sort of point to stop for lunch now. Board's mounted, it's actually all second fixed in there now. We've left a spare breaker in obviously because we're going to come back at some point and put a second car charger. It's all going sort of ahead of schedule really, so yeah, this side of things is done. The cable's clipped along, car charger's mounted, so when we come back we're going to have the dead testing to do on the cable, and also we've got to get all the tails in the meter cupboard sorted out. Another good thing about this contacting board, they leave a little magnet in there for you, obviously because most people know that the lids on fuse boards forever falling down, so it's just a nice little feature. You can stick the magnet on and it just sort of holds it up out your way, so that's a good little feature on it. Quite like that.
Okay, so while Lee's been faffing around in there, I've been clipping this cable along this wall nice and low so that it's kind of like not too obvious. We've gone through that little fence post so that it's nice and neat, not going around it. Gone up into the charger. It is terminated. We still got to test it obviously, but just about to go for lunch, so thought we'd just put the cover on just in case it like rains or something like that. Tell you what, I've been teaching Lee well, you know. I mean, at the start we were a bit slow, but I've taught him so well that we're getting so quick now. Jordan might just have to give him a job. I've given him like an 8 out of 10, I reckon. Just above Corey, just above Corey. Corey's about 7.5, you know, still a bit slower.
So just back off lunch, gonna get this meter cupboard stuff done because it is starting to rain a little bit. I mean, nothing too bad, but I don't really want to be stuck out doing this in bad weather. So we've got a Henley block, find a nice space for it. We're gonna break into the tails, put our ones in, take our earth over to the main earth terminal, and there's a draw wire left in here for when we come back to pull the second cable in. Yeah, let's get this done.
So the good thing about Hypervolt is to have these little holsters, and I'm just going to be doing that basically, marking it up, see where it lands, around about there, and then yeah, just screwing it onto the wall.
Okay, so it's all gone pretty well today. We ended up sticking a new board up because the house board's actually maxed out, and they do want another car charger in the future, so there's loads of spare ways on that. And it's got a Type A RCD, and then we've run it down. We managed to sort out the tails in there and put a Henley block in, and luckily we've come down the void, so there's nothing clipped on the outside, which is nice. And then we've just literally got the EV Ultra clipped nice and low, so it looks quite neat. Comes along, managed to get through that fence post and then up on the wall, and yeah, Reuben's done a great job of clipping it again. Just gonna finish off the last sort of testing, get it all on the iPad, write up, send over to the office, and yeah, another happy customer.